Something elated, middle back with the D nuggets, he slayed it. Russell Westbrook's through with the bounce. Kevin Durant like a three for the crown. I'm in my zone, I need a throne. I'm built for the trophy with free piece. With the Kobe responsible. The judge for the smoky, the fiend heat. That money is motivation, man. I'm nailed to it like track cleats. I got mad sheets full of smack beats, cook light beats. There's another treats. I got floor seats to my rap meats. My craft perfect like a snut teeth, raising neck hair.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Thunder, no doubt, one of the NBA's best-dressed squads. Coming down the tunnel earlier tonight, I want to carry that sharp look onto the floor in front of their home crowd. A view of I-40 in Chesapeake Energy Arena, taken from the Skydance Bridge in Oklahoma City. And we've got time for a quick...
Hey, Kevin, thank you.
Thank you, D.A. Here's the starting group for Houston. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Robert Covington out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's House in at the 3. And for Oklahoma City, Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Chris Paul is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Dort in at the small forward. Westbrook drives in.
We can usually count on Westbrook being among the NBA leaders in points off drives. I mean, he can control at any speed.
And after over a decade with the Thunder, last season, Russell Westbrook starting fresh with the Rockets, a superstar pairing with longtime friend James Harden.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
The 3 from Harden. That one misses. And the Thunder going the other way now. Here's Dort. Passes it to Paul. Rockets with the rebound. And Greg, there were some legitimate questions about Harden and Westbrook and how they would play together. Westbrook not the floor spacer they looked to put around Harden.
And that preceded their moves at the trade deadline. I mean, committing to small ball. Westbrook, the lone non-shooter from distance, unlocked, though, to attack the paint.
0 for 3, not the start they're looking for.
And here's Westbrook. The rebound by Steven Adams.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around him. He could have attacked the basket.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Westbrook kicks to Harden. Off target from outside.
They're struggling here, Earl. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
Paul with the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
Westbrook against Paul. And the dunk by Westbrook.
The defense sees Westbrook coming, but his verticality makes him almost unstoppable.
Paul dishes to Gallinari. Kicks it out to Paul. Pass to Dort. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from 14, and he gets the bucket.
There's Gallinari working hard, being productive for his team. His effort always impressive.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Here's Paul. It's rebounded by Houston.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Taking flight. Gotta admire how high Westbrook gets up when he goes for that one.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Paul passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Gilgeous-Alexander against Harden. That one drops for him.
As great as he is at creating for his teammates, Harden is even better at creating for himself. His dribble moves are insane.
loose ball. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Shot clock at 6. Here's the 3. The Thunder with another miss.
Now, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots on him.
Tucker. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Yeah, with Westbrook on the ball, you can't have a hole in your defense. He's too smart to miss it.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
And you look at Robert Covington, first team all-defense in 2018, the kind of versatile stopper that every team in the league could use.
Shout out host, you have the win.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Schroeder's checked in. Thunder trailing by 5. And Covington maybe not a star, but he's a winning player. We've seen that.
And the perfect example of that 3-and-D role player. Can guard 4 or 5 positions and can definitely sling it from outside.
And
Shout out Darin.
ball for Houston. Alexander pulls it in. Oklahoma City is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Takes it out to Schroeder. There's the pass to Dort. Back to Schroeder. From deep three-point range. The Rockets pull it in. To the inside. And Westbrook throws it down.
And that's just the competitive spirit of Westbrook. He's always eager to make a statement at the rim.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Gilgeous Alexander. And the rejection by Harden. For the 3. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Harden's got 5 points so far.
What confidence from Harden. He's a lethal three-point shooter. He knows he has the green light.
Schroeder. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
Here's Westbrook. And Houston again with the bucket.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
It's Schroeder with the drop. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far. Rockets leading by 6. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Now the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well to, when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. Schroeder kicks to Gilgeous Alexander. Back to Schroeder. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Schroeder hits them both.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Rivers again, Schroeder. Now here's McLemore. Defense is right there. Pass to Rivers. Three-pointer. And it's Noel with the rebound.
Well, you don't see that very often. A wide open 3 is usually like a layup for him.
Ferguson misses. Rockets leading by 6. Outside Gordon. Now here's Rivers. He's guarded close. He feeds it to Carroll. It's good.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Rivers again, Schroeder. And it's Rivers with the rebound. Houston's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And they're able to recover. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. 8-point game. Chalk up 2 there. Schroeder's got his third basket of the night right there.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's Rivers, and finish off by Rivers.
Smooth handles from Rivers right there. Sometimes he's capable of surprising you with some of his moves.
And Muscala has it in the corner from deep. That one no good. So Houston will take it the other way. There's Gordon with the 3. It's rebounded by Schroeder. And Schroeder's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Trailing here by 8. There's McLemore. The shot from the low post is good.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Thunder shooting 33% here in the first quarter. They double him with Green. Passes it to Noel. The feed now to Muscala. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Here's Ferguson, guarded by McLemore. Schroeder passes to Ferguson. But they get it back. Here's Diallo. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Rivers surveying the D. Outside, Green. And it's off from three-point range.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
He's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Gordon inside. Diallo's there. And it's Gordon missing. Under trailing by 8. Ferguson, the pass to Muscala. Here's Ferguson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And it's Schroeder in the corner. Pocket 6. Dishes it to Noel. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Rockets leading by 8. Here's McLemore. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Schroeder hits them both. 7 seconds left in the first. With some arc, it's deflected. And so it's the Houston Rockets holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. Back right after this. When it comes to the art of providing leadership, CP3.
The guys on the team already tell me.
Well said, he does a great job of keeping everyone involved and on the same page.
And Kevin, he practices what he preaches. He plays the right way and motivates his teammates to do the same.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
what we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Rivers and Gordon make the backcourt. Then McLemore is out there with Damari Carroll. And it's Green in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. The Rockets last season traded Clint Capella for Robert Covington. The front office felt it was a move they had to make to go from good to great. And of course, they certainly gave up size, but with Westbrook and Harden in the lineup, they needed more shooting, with open driving lanes to be at their best. And Covington provides that, along with great perimeter defense. Guys?
A team that's no stranger to bold moves. Thanks, David. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Adams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And a change for the Rockets. Westbrook's checked in. Here's Gordon, and Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them. No question, he got bumped on that shot.
A couple years ago, after making All-Rookie second team, we knew Gilgeous-Alexander was good. But Greg, last season, he went from good to great.
I mean, how about almost doubling his scoring average? Became a tremendous rebounder out of the backcourt. He gives you assists and picks up steals as well. Once he gains more strength, this guy could be a perennial all-star.
That one's in there. The second lead is cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from Chris Paul.
Terrific defensive instinct. I mean, Paul, remarkable at realizing when to go after the steal.
Here's Harden. Takes it off the glass. Harden's got 7 points in the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Molinari with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Covington with the steal. And here comes House, leading the fast break. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, no matter who's on the floor, Westbrook makes everyone around him a better player. With passes like that, a whole lot of other ways.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Dort's checked in.
And when you think about being fashion forward, Russell Westbrook's fearlessness extends to his game day outfits.
Oh, bro, come on, Jay. Russ lives by the motto. Why not? I mean, same reckless abandon you see on the court, yeah, it's reflected in his clothing. And he's terrific at finding an open man. I mean, good awareness from the floor, from the combo guard. Hard.
Paul kicks to Gallinari. Oklahoma City gets a new shot clock. And the shot goes in.
Now, with all the intensity he plays with, boxing him out is a chore. A tough one.
Rockets leading by 7. Westbrook with it. He's got 12. And Houston again with the bucket.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. It's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
Ball against Westbrook. Pass to Dort. The dish to Adams. Rockets with the rebound. Here's Harden. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Oh, come on, you gotta love Harden, especially when he's destroying defenses with his floater.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Gallinari. Kicks it out to Paul. Here's Dort. And the 3 off target. And And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Out to the right wing. Fires it up. Again, the Rockets score.
Oh, seemingly unstoppable right now. Westbrook's dynamic style of play gives defenders headaches.
Stolen by Westbrook. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists now tonight.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Westbrook. Finished off the break. Harden's got 8 points here in this quarter.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Well, and last season, we saw teams double and trap James Harden more than any other player in the league. As soon as he crossed half court, they did not want the ball in his hands.
Diallo, he's checked in for Chris Paul. Diallo with it. Westbrook picks him up. Gilgeous-Alexander against Harden. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Diallo. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
I have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Here is Harden. He's got 13. High, arcing shot, and he lays it up and in. Harden's got 15.
And all the trapping had to frustrate Harden. But whatever may come, he's going to make the right play.
Yeah, and he can, Jed, because he's not just a good passer. He's a great passer. Averaged over double digits assists the year they played him at point guard. And he makes you pay for sending help.
And that one's good. House.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. The pass to Diallo. Just 5 to shoot. Westbrook with the nice D there. Houston leading by 18. Here is House. He has 5. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
McLemore's checked in for the Rockets. Free throw, no good for House. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen by Tucker. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Harden. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
Oklahoma City's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Diallo. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes to Gallinari. Can they get it? Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And here we go, Rockets running again. Goes up, and Gallinari throws it down.
Finished off by Gallinari. Moves well for a player with a 6'10" frame.
Rockets leading by 22. Harden draws the double. Pass to Tucker. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Dort grabs the miss. The Thunder shooting 41% from the field in the second quarter up to this point. The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. Houston with a big group substitution here. Green, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Damari Carroll comes in for Daniel House. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Ben McLemore. And it's Austin Rivers in for Russell Westbrook.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
A nice shot by Rivers.
Oh, it's big when Rivers connects from outside. Really helps space the entire floor for a squad.
It's Schroeder with the drive. And Muscala kicks to Ferguson. But they'll get another chance. Here's Noel, and slam dunk by Noel.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roll that freely on the glass.
Here's Rivers. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
He can't get that one to fall. Gordon with the defensive effort. Green passes to Rivers. Kicks it out to Gordon from outside the arc, and it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
And this young man, a rising scorer who continues to improve. Gilgeous-Alexander may soon be the focal point of every opponent's scouting report.
Well, finally, he's getting himself to the line. He's gotten much more aggressive as the game is going on.
Schroeder against Rivers. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Rivers works hard when he's in the game. That's what you love about him. He's at his best when he's shooting the ball with confidence.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Oh, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Rivers hits both of them. 35 seconds left in the second quarter. Now Schroeder, 12 points for him. Kicks it to Muscala. Back to Schroeder. There's Noel. Second chance shot. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
It's Carroll on the wing. Outside Gordon. Beyond the arc. James Harden getting it done for Houston. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. James Harden led the way in the first half. He had 29 points, 4 assists, and
with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? Keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Gallinari and Adams, the combo on front. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Paul, and it's Dort in at the 3 spot. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. It seems like every team, Greg, needs that one enforcer, that one guy who's going to get under opponent's skin.
Well, in one poll of coaches and players, Adams was voted the second dirtiest player in the league. One guy said he's real physical, but maybe he crosses the line, throws the sneaky elbow here and there, commits extra hard fouls, yet Adams usually escapes foul trouble.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Got that bucket in no time at all. Westbrook's got 18 points.
Now, this is why it's tough to cover Westbrook. He can get the shot off in seconds.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. Well, Steven Adams could be the league's most physical presence. All-star Jimmy Butler said that he is just so strong. Butler says he hit me with a screen and I thought my life was over. Adams said his strength doesn't help with flopping. The refs are like, get up. Guys, he has a sense of humor about it, and maybe that's a counterbalance to his great physical gifts.
You're right, D.A. He is strong. Thanks for that report. House. Gallinari with the rebound. Gallinari's got his 4th rebound in this one. Ball against Westbrook, and Paul gets it to go in. He's got 12.
You can't keep CP3 down. I mean, even when you body him up.
And here's Westbrook. He's got 20. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. At the elbow, Paul. And a great assist by Gilgeous Alexander as that one goes in. Paul's got 4 this quarter. Now, here's Westbrook. And the pass to House. Here's Harden. And that one's drained from the low block. Harden's got 19 points.
Look, when he's not killing you on the perimeter, he's doing it inside.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
Ball against Westbrook. And Paul gets it to go in. Paul's got 16.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Westbrook. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Now he uses his finesse to get flashy. I mean, Westbrook is an elite above the rim finisher.
Adams taking his time here. Harden against Gilgeous Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Over in the corner, Paul. Adams trying to free himself up. And it's Paul missing.
Now, you expect him to make those. They got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
That one good for 2.
Oh, very effective. Once he gets this close, I mean, Westbrook knows he has what it takes to capitalize.
And it's Paul penetrating. Here's Gallinari. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Robert Covington picks one up. It's his first trip to the line. Ferguson's checked in for the Thunder. Diallo comes in for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And a change for the Rockets. McLemore's checked in for Danuel House.
And when Gallinari is healthy, he's such an effective player. I mean, a skilled shooter who really helps to space the floor for his team.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Paul is doubled. Gallinari on the wing. Inside. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And you see the muscle Gallinari's added to his frame. Now able to draw contact and still finish the play.
Eric Gordon, he's checked in for James Harden. So here's Westbrook. 24 points for him. Over Paul. That one rolling around and rims out. Under trailing by 17. Count it. Good. Paul's got 18 points.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Pulls up. High post. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Gallinari's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Diallo kicks to Paul. And they double up Paul. Diallo with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. From deep, Gallinari. And Eric Gordon pulls it down. Houston leading by 15. Now here's McLemore outside. Hits it from three-point range.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And they double up Paul. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Westbrook. Down low. It's tipped. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. Paul's running.
I've seen Paul make about 1 million of those passes over his career. He never gets old.
Now Westbrook. Outside Gordon. Pass to McLemore. Now Covington. It's up a 3. McLemore, no good. Ball against Westbrook. Paul dishes to Gallinari. Ferguson, the pass to Diallo. Left side, Adams. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Green is checked in for P.J. Tucker. Tamari Carroll comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. For Houston, they have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. No good on that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Oklahoma City. So he can't get either to fall. Thunder trailing by 13. A drive by Schroeder. Jacks up a 3. And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist by Schroeder. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points in the game. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Now here's McLemore. Defense right on him. Here's Green. No good, unable to end this run. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Schroeder kicks to Muscala. Back to Schroeder. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Passes it to McLemore. Back to Rivers. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
He's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And here's Rivers. He's got 13. Pass to McLemore. The pass to Gordon. 6 to shoot. He kicks it to Carroll. Another miss by Houston.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
And that one drops for him. 15 points in the game.
And the recognition of McLemore, a team-oriented player who is always looking to dish the rock.
Rear passes to Muscala. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 3rd assist on the night. Houston leading by 8. Outside Gordon. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And after really leaning on that 3-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And finished off by McLemore.
Oh, you can't forget about the speed of McLemore. Uses it so well on his drives to the hoop.
Here's Schroeder. Kicks it to Noel. Pass to Ferguson. It's stolen by McLemore. In the corner, it's Gordon. No good on the triple.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Yep, it counts. Schroeder's got 14 points for the game.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Gordon, the pass to Rivers. Takes it from 10. That shot off the mark. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Noel finds Schroeder. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. McLemore, the pass to Gordon. Got a piece of it. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go.
And even if Gilgeous-Alexander isn't the fastest guy out there, he stays in balance. It helps him to be effective on his drive.
They kick it out to Green. The Rockets again can't hit. Here's Schroeder. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
That's fantastic when Rivers makes an impact, just like right there. And you love when he hustles and works hard on D.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Rockets leading by 6. 4th quarter on the court for the Rockets. Harden and Gordon are out on the wings. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's Damari Carroll. And it's House in at the power forward.
And the athleticism always been NBA caliber. Carroll showing it off there with the finish.
Schroeder against Westbrook. Schroeder up top. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Houston. Harden's got 4 rebounds now tonight. That's a 2 from Gordon. Kept alive. Westbrook. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The defender should know Westbrook never backs down once he commits to a shot.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Houston. Thunder trailing by 10. Passes to Noel. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 4th assist in this one.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Westbrook's got 12 points here in the second half.
Pretty comfortable mid-range shooting. You can't let Westbrook get in the groove from there.
And Muscala kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. He dishes it to Schroeder. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Rockets leading by 8. Westbrook passes to House. Poked away. Here's Dort. He's covered by Westbrook. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Largely because of that length, Gilgeous-Alexander feeling confident attacking inside.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Houston Rockets. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. To the paint. Here's Schroeder. Westbrook with the block.
Always in a relentless pursuit of the ball. Westbrook is capable of making stand-out defensive plays.
And the foul called on Nerlens Noel. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Robert Covington's checked in for Danuel House. Harden scanning the floor. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
And Harden is certainly used to finishing through the physical defense, demonstrating just how special a player like he truly is.
Paul passes to Gallinari. Now here's Noel. Oh, trying for it. Stolen by Tucker. And it's Westbrook, that time on the assist by Gordon. And it's a 10-point Houston lead.
When you put everything into your defense like Tucker does, good things happen. Like easy points off of a terrific steal.
And they double up Paul. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Drops in the tray. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now this quarter. Rockets leading by 7. Harden up top. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. The shot. And that one off the back of the rim and in. 23 points for James Harden.
Oh, I love how Harden pulls once he gets the ball. If you play off him just a little bit.
And it's Noel missing.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything it can.
From deep, Harden. Nailed from three-point land. Harden's got 26 points.
Wow, his first triple of the second half gives him 2 on the night. He's not making much of an impact from deep.
Ball is doubled. Pass to Noel. And here's Gallinari. Defended by Covington. Offensive rebound. For Houston, they've gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth. Going 6 for 7. Harden, that's good.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Thunder trailing by 14. Paul looking over the floor. Paul is doubled. Pass to Noel. Here's Dort to end the run. Harden grabs the miss. Here's Gordon. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple with Eric Gordon. This is a guy who's a pure scorer. I mean, you better hammer him to stop him.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Adams checked in.
And see, Webb, the strength and conditioning of James Harden, something I'm not certain everybody has an appreciation for.
Yeah, and to your point, back in high school, despite Artesia to back-to-back state championships, Harden dealt with asthma and was frankly out of shape. Over the years, dedication to diet and training, that enabled him to reach new heights.
And Adams sends it back. They get it back. It's good.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
Here's Paul. Adams trying to free himself up. And Covington sends it back. Feeds it to Gallinari. Stolen by Westbrook. There's the three. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Well, he's shown great patience tonight. I mean, he went through a scoreless first half, but didn't get down on himself. I mean, now he's got it going.
Here's Paul. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Paul's got 20.
And this is what makes Paul an elite player. I mean, he can take over a game with his passing and scoring.
To the middle, here's Covington, and the dunk by Covington.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
And Gallinari throws it down.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Rockets leading by 20. Outside Gordon. Back to Harden. Westbrook scanning the floor. And good. He got the English that time as it falls. Westbrook's got 10 points now just in this quarter. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Dort. And there's the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Harden comes to help. Stolen by Harden. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. That one goes in.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's the Rockets now. Westbrook passes to Gordon. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Steven Adams picks one up.
Well, I consider Gordon a crafty scorer, as he knows how to create opportunities all around the rim.
So both teams making some changes here. The Thunder shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Here's Burton, guarded by Harden. There's the triple. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Harden. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Top of the line competitive spirit for P.J. Tucker. Doesn't mind doing the dirty work.
Yeah, he's just ecstatic to contribute to a winning team. After bouncing around all those years in Europe and then those losing years in Phoenix, he's found a home in Houston.
The first free throw is good.
And last season, P.J. Tucker signing a 6-figure sneaker deal with Nike, maybe helping to offset how much he spent on shoes over the years.
Yeah, GA, the most renowned sneakerhead in this league. He owns thousands of pairs, and you'll even see him change sets in the middle of a game.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Schroeder's checked in. Harden, and he makes good on the layup. Harden's got 32 points in the game.
Oh, and Harden is so quick to the cup, just exposing the weak defense with his speed.
From deep. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Here's the teardrop. He takes it up and lays it in. Harden's got 17 now, just in the second half. Schroeder against Rivers. Looking to end the run. That one doesn't go. The Rockets go the other way with it. 1:44 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Now here's Schroeder. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Tyson Chandler.
Clearly a foul.
The first one falls, and the Rockets making a change here. McLemore's checked in, so he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
They're looking to get the most out of every possession. Frustrated to miss even 1 free throw right now.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Rockets.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Russell Westbrook.
Well, his defense gave them the spark they needed, protecting the rim with purpose. They were afraid to bring the ball inside against the big fella.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
The free throw drops for Rivers. Rivers hits both of them. There's 48 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Rivers against Schroeder. Pass to Burton. From past the arc. Oklahoma City the rebound.
That's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Count that one.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game, a sustained effort across the board.
Rivers with it. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Hey, James, congrats on the win. Did it feel like the chemistry really got the ball going and got you into a rhythm?
Yeah, just stuck with it. You know, teammates kept encouraging me. I think we kept moving the ball and getting easy shots. They did a great job of looking for me.
You're an easy man to find with the beer, James. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge,